Hey everybody. Okay, we are live. Hi, I'm Jess. Welcome on in. If you are catching this live or if you're catching the replay, today we are looking at the good coming to you in your love life. We do a weekly reading on this channel called the new good coming to you, boo boo. But this month, the month of love, we are focusing on love. So this is the good specifically coming to you in love. This is an all signs tarot reading starting with Aquarius because it is Aquarius season. We'll be working our way through the Zodiac, ending with Capricorn. Okay, I will be keeping the timestamps. They will be available after the live. If you are watching live and you want to know where your placement is in the live, then ask in the chat and I will let you know. But otherwise, if you're watching live, if you're in the chat, if you're watching this back, drop in the comments or drop in the chat your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements. Let's see who's representing on this one. You guys, I am so glad that you are here. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, and so is Bo. All right. Remember, only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, remember to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, please. If you have not already, hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload a new reading for you. I like to surprise you. I like to keep it fresh and spanking new. Spank, everybody. These are intuitive, spiritually grounded messages meant to give you clarity, not fear. Remember, you have free will. So with that being said, let's start with a simple grounding practice. Just take a deep breath with me. Look into my eyes, ready, and you can sway. Stretch your neck and shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, shake them. All right, let's get going with Aquarius. But first, whoa, that's my voice. Hi, Jess. Okay. That was surprising. Let's see who's in the chitty chat. Who's in the chitty chat today? Hold on, y'all. Who is there? And who where? Okay, sounds going. Let's stop the sounds. No more. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna start getting a couple shuffles in. Let the room fill up just a scotch, you know. And I think I'm gonna close this out. All right. Cool. Where are we at? There we are. There we are, everybody. Okay. Who's here? Sunny D's got that solar energy. Janet, so Latte Tarot's in the house. If you guys didn't know, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't want to give anything away. But Janet, we've got some readers. We got some readers watching. Let's just say that. We got some readers in the house. Janet is definitely one. You guys can check her out on Soul Latte Tarot. Monette is in the house. Brittany Barnes is in the house. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Brittany. Hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sunny D. Thank you, Boo. That's very sweet and kind of you. I feel tired today. I almost didn't come on. I was like, I had planned to come on today, but I was like, I feel so tired. But I was like, no, do it. Just do it. Kicked my butt. You're not ready to be last. I heard that. I actually thought today was the 18th also. I've been off a day all day as well. It's been like little cuckoo bananas. I really thought we were still on the February 18th. I was like, what? Already the 19th? My gosh. This month is going flying by. Okay, you guys ready? Let's get into it. Speaking of Aquarius, 435 Aquarius. I almost like said sometimes I need to check myself before I wreck myself. I talk on here like we're just hanging out and I forget sometimes this is a public platform. Anyone can watch. So Let's be careful what we say. Hair's popping. Thank you, boo. It's a twist out. Twist and shout and let it all out. All right. Oh, sorry. Hi, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. What? Listen, boo. What's the good coming to you in love, baby? What's the good coming to Aquarius in love? And all my light beans, don't worry. I will be getting your monthlies out. I know I've been saying that. I've been working on a project this week. It's kept me busy. All right. Aquarius. And by the way, don't forget, y'all, I do have the love reading special going on right now. So check that out. Link is in the description if you're interested. All right. AQUARIUS Aquarius. What's the good coming to Aquarius in love? Whoa. My goodness. Okay. Wow. Okay, Aquarius. First of all, somebody may be giving you a gift. Like something like a nice gesture. Remember, you guys only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And remember, even though we're looking at predictive energy, I always have to preface by saying this: tarot can pick up on past energy and it can pick up on current energy. So take it again as it resonates, and do watch for all of your placements, including your Venus. Okay, so Aquarius, it looks like you're connecting here with somebody, boo. You may even have more than one option coming towards you in love, but I do get somebody here is either maybe they've been on the crossroads, like thinking about it, or it's kind of giving this energy of like you're sort of on the cusp of beginning something new with somebody. For some of you, this could be someone that's already familiar to you. It could be someone that you've had some sort of like a history with, and maybe you haven't been romantic with this person. Maybe you've known each other in a platonic way. Maybe you work together. I don't know. Or it could be somebody that you're like rekindling something with. But there's something here about, it's very strongly showing a connection here. And again, I'm getting to this energy of gift, and I'll show you, because I have the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups like right next to each other. So it's almost like you see how he's gifting her that cup. So it's almost giving, somebody is offering you something, maybe giving you a token of their love or appreciation. You have multiple people here, by the way. So you do have this perfect pair, the King and Queen of Cups. Gorgeous. But you also have the King and Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be those signs, but I'm getting with this energy here, this very beautiful, heartfelt sentiment, either a token of someone's appreciation, a token of someone's affection toward you, feeling towards you, whether it's a tangible gift, which I'm kind of almost getting, it's giving us like, oh, I'm giving you a bouquet of flowers, or I'm picking you a daisy. Or here's a rose from my garden, Aquarius. I don't know, something sweet. But it could be just, again, like a sentimental gesture, or someone saying something really heartfelt or meaningful to you. Okay. But you've got this like right in the middle of this, you have the 7 of Cups. So it's almost like doors are opening for you. 2 of Wands to the 7 of Cups, like doors are opening to you of other additional options possibly, or maybe you're kind of finding yourself at a crossroads in your love life and wondering like which door should I choose, this one or this one. But either which way, it does feel like a predominant energy, the main energy, the strongest energy I'm getting is someone expressing some sort of heartfelt appreciation towards you, or giving you a gesture of their affection or their love, or even like making it clear, like, I have feelings for you. Do you reciprocate? And it's kind of like, I'm going to be real, if I'm picking up your energy here with this a little bit, weirdly no air. But if I were to venture a guess, it's almost like you're kind of looking at this person and this opportunity. Maybe it is like someone you've had a past with, but also at this crossroads of like, but should I go for this, or should I look at other options and other choices? What should I do? So it's almost like it feels like you're kind of in this little bit of confusion, or emotionally a little bit perplexed about, okay, should I go over here, or should I look elsewhere at other options? And maybe there's someone else in particular, like I'm saying, that you may kind of have your eye on. Maybe there's a strong attraction for this other person. Maybe there's a little passion there. Maybe this one, you really like their heart and they are a good person in terms of, they're kind and loving and caring, and make it very clear that they feel a certain way for you. But this one over here, this King of Wands, looking like a stud muffin, I never say that. I never say stud muffin. Where is that? What? So I don't know, boo. But I don't know what you will do with that energy, but that is what I have, boo, coming your way. Again, signs I see: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. Thank you, boo. Let's go to the next one. Today, Monette says, today is my oldest daughter's birthday. She's a Pisces. Wait, is it Pisces today? It's the cusp of Pisces and Aquarius. No wonder I'm so confused. I told you guys I thought it was the 18th, because I have a relative that had a birthday on the 18th, and I know that they're an Aquarius. So I am so freaking off. That's why we're starting with Aquarius. And sorry for my Pisces people. Well, you'll be first on the next one, obviously. I'm so confused because I told you guys I thought it was the 18th. And when I made this, I was in my mind it was the 18th. In my mind it was the 18th. So anyways, sorry about that, Pisces people. Listen. Jess is an imperfect human being, as we all are. Okay. Coyote Bird Tarot, hey Nixie, hey. Thank you, boo. I'm gonna pin that. Angel brains. And yes, happy birthday to your daughter, Monet. Happy birthday to your daughter. I'm such a dingbat right now. Okay, anyways. Time is fluid, right? I really, all day, I thought it was the 18th. Okay, anyways. Sorry, fishy friends. Okay, I'm so off my rocker. All right, 1303 for my fishy friends. Swimmy, swim. Where are your fins at? Get your fins out. Maybe there's a special Aquarius that needed to hear something special. There's some Aquarius who was like having a bad day and was like, I need to be first today. Jess made me first. Listen, I'm going to rewrite my description later. I kind of wish it was still the 18th, honestly. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, y'all. Okay, sorry, Pisces. My timestamps are going to be so off and people will be pissed at me. I know. All right, we'll do this again. Pisces. Swimmy, swim. Get your fins out. Okay, you are officially first from now on, at least for a month. You know what? Also, just Pisces people and Aquarius people who are still watching. Aquarius kind of gets the short end of the stick because they are not Aquarius, but February sucks because it's a short month. You know what I mean? So I feel like even though Aquarius season isn't short, is it? I don't know. Anyways, I'm trying to make excuses. I feel like Aquarius needed an extra day in their season this year. All right, Pisces, it's your turn, boo. All right, what's the good coming to you in love? What's the good coming to you in love? Oh man. I have no sense of time. All right, let's go. Fishy friends, PISCES, Pisces. What's the good coming to you in love, boo? Something solid, something stable. Some of you may have ended something recently or walked away from, for some of you, it was from like somebody who was in and out of your life, someone who was hot and cold, someone very hot, very attractive. Maybe you had great sexual chemistry with them, but they were fickle, they weren't grounded, they weren't stable. And it feels like they kind of broke your heart. Again, it's giving that hot and cold energy. It's giving that sort of, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Maybe left you feeling rejected. Maybe you were really unclear about their intentions or what they wanted with you. Or I feel like you decided to just say, no more. I'm walking away from that. I'm taking back my power. I'm no longer emotionally investing in some F-boy, F-girl, F-person fluidity activity. Okay. I want something grounded and solid and stable, and that's what you're getting. That's the good thing that's coming in. Is it feels like once you've given yourself closure with that individual or that situation or circumstance, and maybe there was more than one, because you got the world here. So it's telling me that this was either a long cycle with this person of off and on and hot and cold and yes and no and in and out and Katy Perry, cute Katy Perry. Catherine Hudson. All right. So anyway, enough of that. So you're like, yeah, no. Or this was a cycle and a season that you went through of kind of dealing with those types of individuals. So you close that chapter in that cycle and you move forward, and you've learned with the worlds. You've learned, you've grown from that experience or those experiences, and I feel like you're done with that, right? So now you're looking at, okay, well, now I've ended that. What's next? I'm maybe a little bit unclear, or there's new options, multiple options coming towards you. But I feel like now with the knowledge and experience and wisdom you've gained from those past experiences, you're not accepting less than what you deserve. So you have discernment when it comes to those cups and that 7 of cups, right? You're discerning. You are seeing things clearly for what they are. You're no longer in delusion and confusion. So you see that snake, you see that dragon. I don't know, maybe you like dragon. But you also see that diamond, you see that crown. So I feel like you're now moving into a new connection, possibly that is going to be much more grounded and stable. It's going to give you a sense of security and stability that the other or others did not do. Okay. So that's what I see for you here, boo. I see you having learned and moved on, close that chapter of your life, and now are presented with a clean slate, and you get to choose your own adventure. But the next one, I feel like, again, is going to be one that's going to be provide you with stability and not this unsure, insecure energy. Okay. So you have here fixed energy, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. Anything else on the new? Yeah, see, you have clarity now. You're not confused, you're clear, and you know what you want. And I feel like you're going to be also a lot more, and I do feel like you're manifesting in something great. It kind of feels like, honestly, Pisces, you're not going to jump into like a brand new relationship right away. This is giving like, I'm going to date, I'm manifesting in something really good. I feel like you're going to enjoy your freedom and your fun, but with clarity and certainty now. And also I feel like a sense, like I'm getting this sense of sort of like, I'm in control now. I'm in charge. I get to choose. I'm not sitting here like a pygmisha, you know, I'm choosing. I'm making the choice and decision with now this wisdom that I have gained and the clarity that I need to make the right choice on who I go after now. And I can enjoy my fun, but I don't have to get like this energy that you were like emotionally attached to or invested in some bullcocky banana fufu shishi. You feel me? Okay. So I also feel like you're going to be, like I said, like more assertive when it comes to like what you want. So yeah, don't cry dry your eyes. I feel like you're healing from that. Again, bullcocky banana fufu shishi. You avoided some disaster by attaching yourself to some tweedly dee tweedly dum dum. And yeah, and I feel like you're moving on again now, taking back control and moving forward. Maybe you found out somebody was up to some shenanigans, lying, cheating, deceiving, and whatnot, but you're not doing that anymore. Remember, you've closed that chapter. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Good for you, boo. I love it. Okay, moving on to the next one. I feel you, Nixie. Yeah, I started out saying I was feeling tired too, but I'm pushing it through. And I'm happy to be here. I feel I'm gonna be glad I did this, and so far so good. Loving the energy tonight. Hey Tay Bear, how you doing, boo? But I hope you take care of yourself, and I feel you on the resetting the clock. Oh man. Oh man. That's the way Andre always would tell me, like, go to just push it through. Don't take a nap. Just push it through and go to bed early. So yeah. All right. 2150 for Aries. Hi, Aries. It's me, Jess. Let's get it for you. You guys don't forget to hit the thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, and how these messages do resonate with you. Timestamps will be up after the live. You guys are awesome. On fire. Aries, what is the good coming to you in love, baby? What is the good coming to you in love, Aries? Yeah, you're here for the good stuff. I heard you. Aries rising in the house. All right. ARIES, Aries. What's the good coming in love for Aries? This is so funny, Aries, because some of you could be dealing with that you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies here, Gemini energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this is so funny because I told myself before this live, earlier today when I was contemplating doing it and what topic and subject I would do, I saw this specific card that came out for you. And I was like, if this card comes out, this means that somebody is making up. Like if they had a fight or an argument with somebody, they're making up. And this is exactly what your reading looks like in the card that came out in the Five of Swords. So I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, Queen of Pentacles. I have the Nine of Swords, the Magician, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands. What I'm getting is that there's somebody here that I feel like you have struggled with communicating with, or you guys have had some kind of like fight or falling out, miscommunication. It feels like there's been a struggle when it comes to like also maybe reciprocation. Again, maybe with communication, maybe the volley, like the back and forth hasn't been so great. Maybe there's been outside extenuating circumstances that have made it difficult for you guys to like come together, get on the same page. Maybe someone needed to change. Maybe someone was going through some kind of growing pains when it comes to their personal development. transforming themselves, okay, after maybe a difficult or challenging situation. So what I'm getting is that there's been some kind of like injury or something that's happened between you and somebody that I feel like you care very deeply for. Like I feel like it's giving this energy to me of like, yeah, that person hurt me. I feel wounded. I heard disrespected. Maybe you feel disrespected. Maybe your ego is bruised, but at the same time, it's like, but I I can't fight these feelings anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. So I don't know. It's almost like even though you like feel away and it's like, ow, that hurt and you hurt me and my ego is bruised or I'm feeling offended or I'm feeling disrespected or whatever happened, right, between us. There's still this like, but I still love you or I still have love for you. I still have some feelings there. There's a soft spot. That's really that's the vibe. It's like, I still have a soft spot in my heart for you. You still hold a special place in my heart. And I feel like there's this like you trying to maybe manifest a reconnection with this person, but at the same time feeling kind of stressed out and worried and scared about it. Okay, but like I said, I had seen this exact card and in this deck as well, and I was like, if that card comes out, it means that somebody's making up. So I'm getting with this energy that there could be some kind of reconciliation with you and whomever this person is. This is typically like an energy of like I'm admitting defeat. So take it as it resonates for you. I'm going by what I had picked up earlier before I even did this reading. But this energy to me as a reader is like, I'm taking back my power, Queen of Pentacles energy, right? I know my worth and my value. I know that when I invest in someone in something, that it will grow. You know, I have that power. And also with the Magician, like wielding your power, like knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing what you're capable of. And it's kind of like the Five of Swords is defeat in the sense of like, you know what? I'm not going to fight with you anymore. I'm not going to struggle with this anymore. I don't want to be on this roller coaster. I know my value and I will walk away. I will walk away and what's meant to be is meant to be, kind of an energy. So let's see. Tell me a little bit more. That song is like really loud right now. I can't fight these feelings anymore. Forgotten what I started fighting for. Okay. Aries. I do see an energy of like reconciliation, or I see an energy of but here's the thing, it's sort of like it's giving me this like I'm how do I explain? I'm not going to take action towards it. I'm going to sit here and like wait for you to move towards me. But I feel like you've got somebody here who feels equally like now you have the King and the Queen of Cups, right? So you got these two people. And I feel like it's like you're marrying each other, even with the Two of Wands here. It's like you're marrying each other. It's like both of you feel wounded. Fuck a deck. Hold on. Where are we at? Okay. Here y'all are, right? Meet me at the crossroads. You guys are both finding yourself at the crossroads. One of y'all's over here in this Nine of Wands, and one of you's all over here in this Five of Pentacles, right? And there you are. Both feeling wounded, rejected, dejected, upset. And then you finding yourselves at the crossroads, both of you waiting, like, you come to me. No, it's my way or the highway, baby. And that's where the struggle is, because it's a battle of wills, it's a battle of egos. So it's giving, there needs to be a death to the egos for you guys to have this reconciliation and communication and get back on the same page after this painful ending and this perceived like betrayal, right? And but y'all are being really stubborn, like waiting for one or the other to make the move, right? I do feel like in divine timing or in the right time, in the right season, somebody's going to come around. But it's so funny because I feel that the motivation is still tied to ego. Is still like, well, I'm going to come around because I still want to see if I'm right. I want to see you grovel or apologize or beg or whatever. Or I'm coming back around because I need your attention. I want your attention. I like the attention you give me. So take with that what you will, boo. I mean, there's still some hurt, and I feel like either one or both of you is not like fully admitting to it or whatever. But I do feel like you guys are marrying each other, you and whoever this person is that I'm picking up in your energy Aries. It's like you're marrying each other. Both of you are, I feel, in a way like missing the other, missing what the other provided for them or gave to them or something to that effect. Missing, both of you have a soft spot, I feel, in your heart for each other, and or both of you either have water placements or there's a sensitivity that you both carry, even though you are Aries and you don't have a reputation for being sensitive. But I don't buy it. I don't buy that about you. So I feel like, you know, you're marrying each other in that way. And I do feel like somebody's going to wave the white flag at some point. But right now, you're both being very stubborn is what you're showing me. So, but again, like I said at the top, when I saw that card, it was like, reconciliation. So I do feel like it will happen eventually. Give it time. But if you want to be the one who kills the ego or gives it a cookie, you don't kill it, but you give it a cookie. You tell it to go sit over there like the little toddler baby it is and pat it on the head and say, thank you. Appreciate you looking out for me and all that. But I got this because I'm the adult in the room. Okay. So anyways, thank you, Aries. But I do see at some point somebody coming around and you guys making up, or at least having conversation and reconciliation. Okay. All right. Let's get it for Taurus. Thank you all for continuing to remind me. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up very much. Stubborn. Yes. Okay. Tauruses are stubborn. They can be. That's another one. I really feel like Aries and Tauruses are like two signs that like put up a big front, but they're like inside are softer than they purport to be. You know what I mean? Like they put up a good like the bulls and the rams that they are, you know. They want to appear tough, but inside they're little softies. All right. Liverpool Dan, you were dealing with an Aries, but I'm leaving the ball in his court. That's the thing. That's it. Oh man, you guys are funny like that. You got heavy Aries, Taurus, and Leo. Oh Lord have mercy. I'm not fighting with you. I don't ever want to fight with you, boo, okay? All right, Taurus. 3355 for Taurus. I will not fight with you. Hey, Delaney. Hey, boo, hey. Light beam Delaney's in the house. But see, here's the thing. My placements are like, I don't care about fighting. I don't care enough to fight with you. I'm just going to walk away and I'll forget all about it. Like, that's my placements are like, meanwhile, your placements are like, I'm still holding this grudge and I'm still angry and I'm still mad about it. I'm going to tell you. And I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. that that's my placement. I don't really care that much. I cared for a minute, but now I don't care anymore. I already forgot about it. I'm already gone. I'm already moved to another country and I couldn't care less. Oh man. Okay. Sorry, Taurus. All right, what is the good coming to you in love? What's the good coming to you in love? TAURUS, Taurus. Or what's the good coming to you in love? Somebody's reaching out to communicate. It could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but I have Aquarius here in the major arcana. Somebody has taken their sweet time to like, this is so funny. Taurus, that you may be dealing with an Aries because this almost feels like the other side of the Aries reading, and Aries is here and so is Taurus energy. So you do have the Emperor, not the King, the Emperor, all the kings in one. The Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. This is giving past person energy to me, and yeah, this is so weird. This feels like the other. It's literally feels just like the other side of the Taurus reading, and I'll tell you why in a second. So sorry, you have also Aquarius, you have the Knight of Swords. So this could be coming in hot, but it's taking a while. Do you know what I mean? Like this communication is coming in, and it does feel like an energy of reconciliation. It feels like it may be coming in quickly, but it also feels like it's taking a really long time to get there. So, right, in this timeline that I'm reading for whomever this is, like, again, fast moving Knight over here, but you got also the slowest moving Knight over here. And then this energy over here is telling me this has been a build towards this. So what you've got is like somebody hurt somebody's feelings, or did, there may have been an ending between you and somebody. Maybe somebody hurt someone's feelings. Maybe someone rejected somebody's like offer of love or friendship. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. It kind of feels like somebody took a leap of faith, or like somebody made some intentions clear, maybe regarding some feelings that they were holding on to, or like regarding, or was honest about like, oh, I really want to be in a relationship, or I really want to date somebody, or I really want something serious, or something to that effect, right? But it's kind of giving that somebody something ended again, or there was a disappointment. Someone didn't maybe reciprocate, because this is what I'm getting is like someone made an offer, maybe more than once, and was testing the waters and trying to see like, are you on the same page as me? Like, if I express this to you, are you going to volley back to me? Like, what's happening here? It's like somebody wasn't doing it. So feels like somebody moved on from that. This could have been long distance for some of you. Again, giving past energy. But even as somebody moved on and decided to like let it go and drop it, they still, again, it's giving, I still have a soft space in my heart for this person. I still have positive feelings towards them. I'm still questioning like, what if this had worked out? What if they had reciprocated? What if we had dated? What if we had come together? What if they were wanting the same thing that I did? Whatever you fill in the blank in your specific situation, but it's all of that energy, right? So it kind of feels like whatever happened there is giving this one, though, rather than the Aries. So don't necessarily, doesn't have to be the other flip side of the same coin, but it does feel like someone else's perspective of the situation, right? But there's something here about like someone has been feeling particularly like nostalgic and missing the other person, but it has taken a really long time to kind of reach out, maybe because they are very stubborn. Aries energy here. Maybe they feel like, I don't want to relinquish control of this situation if I give in and reach out and try to hold out that olive branch or try to offer some sort of condolences or healing energy towards this situation or this connection. Then, I feel like, again, I might be releasing a sense of control. Somebody could be stubborn. Somebody could like to feel in charge, or someone's just been busy with like their day-to-day life and responsibilities and things that, their work, their family, their home life, whatever. It could be that, but I'm getting that there is also this energy of like, I don't want to have to like diminish myself to like offer forgiveness or apology or whatever to this person. So, but there's healing energy here. So whatever happened in the past and whatever, caused there to be some kind of an ending here or caused someone to have to walk away from this, it's giving more of like someone just wasn't buying what the other person was selling. Somebody wasn't like accepting somebody else's offer. Someone wasn't in a place in their life maybe where they could reciprocate or wanted to reciprocate. Maybe it was due to distance between the two of you, or just you weren't on the same page, or they didn't have the capability of like providing or for you or giving you what you needed. Flip it, switch it, reverse it if you need to. But now whatever, this person is like, I feel like I'm in a more stable place. I feel like I can sort of bridge that gap between the material world and the spiritual world, or I am now more equipped to like manage and control my emotions in a more mature, grounded, stable way, or I feel like I've got a good handle on my material world, but also my emotions as well. And I feel like, okay, now I'm ready. I'm in a place where I want to reach out. I want there to be healing between us and see what can happen and what's possible. So again, you've got communication coming towards you, Taurus, and it's been a long time coming, I feel. Okay. So this is somebody that very clearly you have a history with. If that's not your situation, then watch your other placements, your moon, your rising, your Venus, if this is your sun sign, okay? But signs I have, again, Aquarius energy and Aries energy in the major arcana. I also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? And that's what I have for you, Taurus. Anna, hey boo, hey! Look at the emojis, so cute. BB Braswell, hey boo, hey! The Aries read was so on point. Okay, boo. Thank you. I'm glad it hit for you, boo. And I'm glad it looks like it's hitting for Janet. So Latte Tarot. Yay. Thanks, you guys, for all the chitty chats. You guys don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you're watching and you haven't yet, and drop a comment and all the stuff. Come and say hi in the chat. I say hi back if you want. If you want, don't be shy. Say hi. There's nice people up in there. Anna, I'm glad that Nixie reminded me that you are Anna. I have to ingrain it in my brain because it shows AJM on my side. And I'm sometimes when I first see it, I'm like, well, who? Okay, Gemini, you ready? Gems. 4346 for Gemini. Hi, Gemini. It's me, Jess. Let's get it for you. I think I'm gonna switch decks for a minute and see how this one goes and flows over here. I haven't used this one for a while for you guys on the lives. Whew. Yeah. So funny. My ex is Leo sun with Taurus moon, but he's not stubborn. He's stubborn and like he's stuck in his ways kind of, but when it comes to like conversations and like communicating, I'll give you a new timestamp, Gemini. Conversations and community and like admitting fault, or he doesn't run away from interpersonal stuff. He's really, really good communicator about that kind of thing typically. Sometimes he can be passive aggressive, but not in like a I'm gonna stick it to you kind of way, more of like he doesn't like he's not a big fighter, and he's pretty much like, I don't know how to explain it, but he's never like a my way or the highway person. He's not like that at all. At all. But he's also a Cancer rising. He's a really humble person and very different than like you would assume a Leo with a Leo sun with a Taurus moon to be. Very sweet, very like humble, very good natured. And anyway, 45. Just thinking about placements and stuff. Zodiac stuff. All right, let's get it. I'm trying to remember what his Venus is. Dang it, I forget. Anyways, but Gemini, I'm a Gemini Venus. Hi, boo. Let's see what's the good coming in love for you. What's the good coming in love for Gemini? Hey, Kristen, how you doing? What's the good coming in love for Gemini? He reminds me of my grandma. I know it's funny, but my grandma was a Leo, and she was very much like him, like to serve people, like to take care of people. Very humble, very nurturing, very warm. Okay. Gemini Sweets is also a Gemini Venus. Okay, we got a couple Gemini Venuses in here. 3 if you count me. Okay, Gemini, GEMINI, Gemini. What's the good coming in love to you, boo? Yeah, that's so crazy. This card wanted to come out, and it didn't like flip, so I put it back in because I only take flippers on these lives. And so I put it back in, and it came out again. So let's see what's going on here. Why am I hearing set me free? Set me free. Let me see what's going on here. Maybe you're being set free from something you've been trapped in or stuck in for a while. Oh man, what's this about? So the card, I'm telling you, this card is the 8 of Swords. Okay, I don't want to really show this to you, but I will. All right, a Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Tower there. Wow, dude, I'm really getting very strong energy that you're getting free from something. I mean, I look at that as positive, as good. Some people don't want to hear that, but I do. You have the World now, the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel like you're making a decision to like free yourself from something that has felt not fun. It's felt like a prison. Has felt like you were just kind of slogging it through and waiting a really long time for it to be over. You've invested a lot of time or energy or effort into it, and were really hopeful that it would amount to more, but it kind of feels like you were in a really crappy situation, boo. I feel like you definitely have learned a lot from this experience, and you become a lot wiser and stronger. And I don't know, some of you maybe have a problem or a habit of like staying too long in situations way past their expiration date. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy there, 10 of Wands. Maybe you are dealing with the water sign, maybe you have water placement. Again, I also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, like your energy, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's giving like I got really comfortable. I got to be sort of like the frog in the proverbial pot of boiling water. And I didn't realize, that this water, I'm like, oh, this is nice. It's a nice bath. Good. Yeah. Ooh, now it's a nice jacuzzi. Okay. And then before you know it, bad. But the good is I do feel like you've learned not to do that anymore. Okay. For some of you, it almost is like, now for some of you, maybe you were in it, this was a relationship that you were in, but for some of you, this was more of like you were waiting for something to change or someone or something to evolve from maybe something that was more platonic, and you were kind of holding out hope that eventually this would progress forward towards something more. Maybe there was distance between, for some of you, maybe it was a long distance relationship and you were hopeful that y'all would come together at some point. Like maybe you would live together or something like that. But I'm getting very much like you're starting to like whatever was like in your like I'm hearing there was a song. Sorry, you guys. It was a song that was flashing, but I couldn't really pick up the song. But something about like out of my mind. So it's almost like it's for some of you, literally, you could have felt imprisoned in a connection here that wasn't healthy. But others of you, it was like it was a prison of your mind because it was like you were holding on to this idea or hope or concepts around something changing or evolving again, or something getting better, something improving. And it's like, well, I've been waiting for so long enough. Like I've been planting those seeds. I've been hoping. It's almost like the kind of the energy of like you were in sort of deception. I feel like for some of you, maybe in limerence or weren't seeing things clearly for what they were, or seeing someone for who they really were. It's almost like that energy of like the guy who is like has a crush on, I don't know why it's a guy, but usually it's like that. It's guys who complain about this of like being friend zoned, or like, doesn't she see I'm better than that guy or that girl or whoever, don't they see I'm better for them? Don't they see I'm better for them? I'm doing all this, I'm giving so much, and I'm planting these seeds, and I'm throwing these hints down, and I'm doing this, and don't they see my worth? Don't they see I'm better than whatever else is out there? And it's sort of this energy boo of like, it's not the seeds that you're planting are like is not producing the fruit or the results that you want. The thing isn't happening. And it's almost like you're getting free with this tower. I don't know if like there's a conversation that happens over time. It's taking a long time to get there with the Knight of Pentacles, or whatever this realization, this wake up call happens that's freeing you from some kind of prison. Like you've been trapped in this situation for a long time and not really seeing again the situation or the person clearly for what it is, and now you're free. Now you're like, finally I'm free. Thank you. You've got 3 major ending cards here with the Tower, the 10 of Swords, and the World. So it's like where you, and then you also had the 10 of Wands. So it's like where you were holding on to something here. It's like if you couldn't decide, it could have taken multiple steps, multiple step process for you to be free from this. It could have been one, this person betrayed you, did something to like stab you in the back or hurt you, cause you harm in some way. With that 10 of Swords, the World, the cycle completed and closed, but maybe you didn't learn the lesson you needed to at the time you needed to, or didn't make the decision at that time because of maybe, again, a sunk cost fallacy of some kind. Like, I've put so much time and energy and effort. I've been planting these seeds for so long. I've been expecting, you know what I mean? I don't want to give it up now, even though you know full well that this has run its course. Then the betrayal, then the hurt, right, of some kind. And then finally, spirit intervening and being like, listen, Linda, Lester, Larry, Laura, I told you, I've been trying to show you, I beat you over the head with it. And so finally, here's a tower, right? And it's been a really long time coming, but it's finally giving you your key to freedom, which was with you all along, right? But you just didn't realize it. So that's what I have for you. Your freedom is the good that's coming to you, Gemini people. Even though I understand that's not the message that a lot of people want to hear on a reading like this, but that is what I have for you. Your freedom, I think, is beautiful and so good, but your freedom is what's coming to you, boo. And it's been a long time coming. And I feel like you've known and you've had the indication over time, but now it's finally here. You're finally free, and that's good. Okay, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Do watch your other placements. It could give you a full picture. It could give you, if this didn't resonate, the others may resonate better. Okay. Thank you, Geminis. On to the next one. Whew. I keep hearing that set them free. Is that how that song goes? Ooh, smoky in here. Wow, it got quiet in the chat. Usually after reading, I look and there's more stuff to read, but there's nothing new to read. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. Let's go, Cancer. Cancer, 5616 for you, boo. Hi, Cancerians, my fellow crabs. Where your claws at? Get your claws out. Snippity snap. All right, boo. Let's get it for you. All right, Cancer. My Cancerians, what's good with you? How are you doing, boo? Let's see what's the good in love coming for you. Woohoo! Cancer, what's the new? What's the good coming to you in love, boo? I'm not saying new on this one. It's a little different. It's just whatever. It's good. Whatever's good. Whatever's aligned and meant for you, boo. That's good. It's positive in your love life, baby. Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please. Thank you so much. Drop a comment. Say hi in the chat. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. One more shuffle. Don't yawn. Cancer. Cancer. Trying to hold it back. Okay, some kind of wish fulfillment coming to you. There's a nice progression here. So you may have walked away from somebody, maybe a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they walked away from you. Page of Wands is here. It's giving that somebody was unable to reciprocate or maybe meet you where you were at, or they were holding back. Someone maybe needed to heal from some past hurt or pain. It could have been with regard to a father figure. Could have been with regard to an Aries person, like somebody, or this could be what you were dealing with. Like there's some kind of like heartbreak here. Again, it's kind of giving like somebody might have been a little bit vacillating on whether to fully go all in with their heart or fully try to go all in for the long haul on this. It also is giving to, like I'm saying, somebody here maybe was dealing with some wound from their past. Again, it could have been a father wound. It could have been a wound with regard to like if it's a masculine energy, it could have been that they were feeling like, I'm hearing he wasn't man enough for me. Maybe they weren't really man enough for you. Like They should have been the Emperor, but they were coming in to you like the Page of Wands, not the Emperor. Big Aries energy. They were coming to you with like cheap, you know. And I'm saying that because he's a little bird. Look at him, cheap. Okay, shut up. It's too early to be this goofy. All right, so we have Aquarius energy, we have Aries energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The point is this: it does feel like there was a decision that was made to be like, you know, I'm gonna, this is run its course, or I'm not getting the emotional reciprocation that I need. Again, someone's not meeting me halfway, so I'm going to walk away. But it's like you're walking away right into your wish fulfillment. So you're going, there's a progression, like I said, moving from the 8 to the 9 of cups. So you left something that was not leading you to that 10 of cups. I don't know if I showed you guys, the 10 of cups is here too. So again, there was something missing. It wasn't going all the way to that 10 for you, right? So you walked away and you're like, okay, now we're getting it. Now we're getting somewhere. I got another cup now. We're getting closer to that 10. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So it's like, again, walking away was the right decision because it's leading you straight towards a wish fulfillment, closer to what ultimately will bring you long-term happiness, love, harmony in a relationship where that maybe the past one wasn't quite so harmonious. Someone just clearly wasn't ready. They were too freshly hatched, if you know what I mean. Jelly bean. So let's see. What is this wish fulfillment it's leading you to, Cancerial? I really thought Bo was going to join us because right before I went live, he was all up in my lap. He was trying to climb on the desk. He was being really vocal. I was like, okay, he's going to join us finally. And nope, he's over there sleeping. He's asleep. Not a goofball. Such a tease. All right, maybe later, but probably not. He looks pretty knocked out. Cancer, Cancer. What's this leading you to? Well, there's a couple things. For some of you, it could be reconciliation. But others of you, it's all this reconciliation energy happening. Okay, hold on. Sorry for all the faces. Sorry for pulling all the faces. For some of you, this is interesting. For some of you, I'm going to say something totally, maybe cuckoo bananas, maybe not. For some of you, this could actually be leading to reconciliation. For others of you, I feel like you're literally taking some kind of gigantic leap of faith in, like, I don't want to say leap of faith is making you guys think, oh, she pulled the fool or something. No. Let me rephrase that. Well, yeah, I feel like some of you guys are making a big move, like a really big move. Like you're going, like, to find your wish fulfillment, you're going outside of your comfort zone. You're like doing something cuckoo bananas like Jess did, like moving to another country, looking outside of your norm. So like somebody who's of a different culture, different background, maybe is from a different country, different place, like, you know what I mean? So there's something here where it feels like finding your wish fulfillment is maybe taking you on a new path, a new journey that you've never been on before for some of you. Okay. So you could be connecting with somebody or doing something like, you know, I'm going to book that trip to Thailand or something like this, whatever. And there you meet somebody that is really special for you. Okay. Some of you could literally be reconciling with that same person, and it kind of feels like whatever it was that was like holding them back from before, from like being serious and like truly committing, is like done. Like it sort of feels like they have evolved and grown, especially spiritually in some capacity. But let me keep going for you. Hold on. What's crowning this? And make sure I'm not going over. What's crowning this? By the way, Six of Swords is here if anyone's wondering, and a lot of other cards were there too. I want to say this because I keep getting this, and I'm going to say it because it came out, and I'm just going to say it too, because it won't leave me alone. Some of you guys, you're connecting with a Capricorn. For some of you, the next person that you are in a committed relationship with, Cancerians, could be a Capricorn. A Capricorn maybe with a Pisces placement for somebody. Or a Capricorn who's like deeply spiritual person. I'm just going to be specific with your person because it's coming through like this, and I'm not getting this for everybody. But for some of you, the next person you connect with could be a Capricorn who is somebody who is deeply spiritual. And also, so I'm not saying that their sun has to be Capricorn. I'm saying they have a prominent Capricorn placement. They're a deeply spiritual, deeply committed person. And could be someone who's from like a different culture, different country, speaks a different language, or someone who's very well traveled. You could also meet this person when you're traveling or when you have like moved somewhere. So I'm just putting that out there for you guys. Someone who has a lot of spiritual maturity and depth, but yeah, a deeply committed person. You could meet them through work for some of you. Or like I said, traveling maybe. And as I say that, there's a freaking the Chariot came out. So yeah, you could meet them while traveling, or they could live, or maybe they're moving or you're moving. But that's also your energy, Cancerian energy. Okay, could be also like on a new job or something like that. Could be when you're traveling with a friend or friends. This may start as a friendship, or like I said, a platonic relationship like colleagues, or you meet through work or something like this, or friendship, and then it progresses forward. For some of you, I'm telling you, you also could be reconciling with this other person. Like they are going to be themselves evolving, and you will be reconciling, and that will also bring you back together. But I feel like you're entering into like this brand new season, Cancer, where your love life is going to be starting to look up, and you're going to start to get some attention, and it could be coming from places or people that you least expect it. And I feel like this is a reflection of your growth and change. Okay. Your reading is coming out totally different than the rest, but this is what I'm getting for you. Also, if you're already with somebody in a relationship, and especially if you live together, I see more peace and harmony in your love, in your love life, but in your home life. So it's feeling like if you were struggling with connection with somebody, it's feeling like you're moving to a season of more peace and more calm, being more aligned and having more harmony. And again, this feels sort of like someone has evolved or changed, like taken off their old skin and put on new skin, kind of, and not in a creepy way. Yeah, Cancer, I see like a soulmate connection coming for you. Someone that you're really aligned with, but again, it's giving that there's something about this person or this connection that's very different than what you've ever experienced in the past. So signs I'm seeing again, and I'm getting to like you could be connecting with somebody who's younger than you. Take it if it resonates for you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer. I have fixed energy, so Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and yeah, I had fixed energy twice, by the way, Wheel of Fortune and the World, and I also had Pisces and Capricorn there. Okay. Thank you, Cancerians. Moving on to the next one. That was getting long and interesting, and I wanted to peel back more layers, but that's what I got for you. Okay. Leo, lovely Leos. CJ's in the house. Yeah. My fellow crab, what's good with you, boo? Thank you guys in the chat for helping with the signs. If you guys missed your sign, you want to know which sign where I really do appreciate that. It helps so much. If you guys want to know your sign's timestamp and to scroll back, let me know. I will I can tell you what it is, and I will have timestamps up after the live. Yeah. All right, Leos. Leo, roar. He's not doing anything, that boy. He's dead asleep. Okay. Leo, roar. Let's go. Leo, what is the good coming to you in your love life, my friends? Leo, sun, moon, rising, Venus. You can also watch for your North Node. There's a great reader on here called, like, I think, I haven't watched him for a while because I don't watch a lot of tarot anymore, but he was called North Node Tarot. And I really thought it was interesting because he reads for the North Node placements specifically. Very calm, nice, like very calm demeanor to him. Anyways, Leo. I'm a Leo North Node. Nicole, hey Nicole, let's go. Are you also a Leo North Node, Janet? Leo, Leo. Oh my. We don't like that. Okay, well, why does this keep showing? You could be dealing with a Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus energy is coming through. So I'm going to read this because it came out, but I'm going to try to... It's some of you guys, honestly, okay. This is giving very strong energy of like somebody that you were in a relationship with or committed to, like cheated on you. Somebody wanted to see what else was out there, if the grass was greener on the other side. And it does feel like this person is going to, I'm not into the like karma type of thing, but some of you guys were on live the other day where I refused to do a reading for somebody, and there were specific reasons for that. And it was more about the way the questions were being phrased and the energy of the person that I could feel, which was not coming from a good place at all. I can read energy. So this was not good energy. And the desire of this person was, they had bad intentions, and I'm not going to connect with that energy. I'm not going to tap into that. And I refuse to do readings like that. But please understand that I do believe strongly that like you reap what you sow, right? So I do believe that I'm not the person to give justice or to try to get revenge on people or to try to, and I do not wish people harm no matter what they've done to me. But I do believe that it is really important to try to do the right thing and to behave in an ethical and moral way. And for me, like with that particular reading, the ethical and moral thing to do was to refund that person's money and not do the reading. And they were not happy about that. And that's okay. Like I said earlier, I don't care. I'm all right. But so I'm saying all that. I'm prefacing what I'm about to say. We're saying that because this looks like whoever done Deji Dirty Boo is getting some kind of justice here. Or for you, more like you are getting justice. Like whatever happened here, it does feel like there's an energy of wanting to reconcile. Somebody did something wrong. Somebody may have hurt you in some way or was dishonest with you. Maybe there was some cheating energy here, but it is feeling very much like whatever they did, it's like they're wanting to like make amends or wanting to make something right, or for you, you're moving on and getting your justice, right? So I'm going to pull a separate message, but in case that did resonate for you, I have Taurus energy here. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, Capricorn, and Libra. Okay. Too bad. So sad. He had just asked the same question to another channel, CJ. Which channel? I'm just curious. It's my channel and I do what I want and do what I want to do. Yeah. It's my channel and I do what I want to do. It's true though. He didn't like, he had his energy. I could feel it. It was bad. It was bad with a capital B. And I tried to kind of give him a little bit of like a nudge in the right direction. Like, dude, you don't want to be in this energy. This is not a good energy for you to be in, boo. He didn't want to hear that either. So I was like, okay. Oh, well, that explains so much. Oh my God, because that is the energy that I felt. That is the energy that I felt. If you know. And I know that energy. That is exactly what I felt. So that makes so much sense. He carried that bull cocky banana foo foo shishi over to my channel. Ooh, Lord. Oh, that now. Thank you, because that's exactly what I felt. I knew that energy. I knew it when I felt it, and I was like, some of the milk really ain't clean. Really ain't clean. Some of y'all know. Already be knowing. Oh, okay. I'm gonna start Leo's over. Leo, that was part 1. We're gonna do part 2 for you. Oh man, that makes so much sense. That explains why I was so exhausted for like, yeah, okay. Oh man, that explains so much. Okay. Yep. So I'm one of these days I'm getting off of this YouTube bull cocky. All right. Not today though. Not today. Hi, Leo. We're gonna start you over. Oh man, that's funny to me. Okay. Because I knew it. I knew it when I felt it. And I had never seen that person before on my channel. That's funny. Okay, moving forward. Yeah, Sunny D, you know too. Like I said, a couple of y'all be knowing. Whew. All right. That's so funny. I knew it. All right. Leo, hi, boo. Roar. All right, Leo. What's the good coming to you in love? Oh, gosh. So hilarious. Like I said, I don't care. I move to another country and I say, all right, Leo, what's the good coming to you in love? Leo, you got something coming in hot, boo. And don't cry, dry your eyes. You got something coming in hot. I feel like you're nervous. It's almost like you may already like kind of feel or sense this coming. Your energy's here. Hold on. I feel like I'm talking to a Leo who you got a little cold feet or a little bit nerves around commitments, and I'm not sure why exactly that is. Maybe you've been waiting, like you're like, well, when this happens in my life, then I'll do that. Maybe you're looking forward to some kind of move or some other kind of change, and you're like, when that happens, then I'll commit. Once I hit this goal or I reach this milestone or this marker in my life, when I move or when I graduate or when I do this or when I do that, when I save a certain amount of money, whatever it is, there's some like goal I feel like you're trying to reach or achieve, and you're like, when I do that, then I'll find love and then I'll commit to somebody and settle down. So it's almost like you're giving me, I'm kind of like holding back from like fully committing or fully going all in. I'm also like nervous about it. I got a little bit of cold feet. You may have even had people like ask you out or try to talk to you and you're like, no, I'm like nervous about it. But boo, something is coming in hot for you. There's some kind of breakthrough I feel like you're accomplishing, where maybe it's a mind over matter situation where it's like now you're not feeling like so nervous about it, or you're not feeling, I don't know what it is. Maybe there's some kind of thing that you are accomplishing or achieving here, but there's breakthrough. And it feels like someone is either like breaking your walls down, or you're overcoming whatever the mental block was or the fear was that you had that was like holding you back from like fully going in, because you've got something brand new coming in here. And I do feel like you're kind of, either it's like you're getting clear on what it is or being honest with yourself about, you actually do want to commit, or you do want a relationship, or you do want a partnership, you do want a soulmate connection. Either you're getting honest with yourself about that, or there's just like something new that's coming in that just is like, I can't pass up this opportunity. I can't pass up this offer, this opportunity. It feels like, it feels good, like it feels right. So tell me a little bit more about that. Mm-hmm. Yes. 555. Changes. Let's see. There's some evolution. Tell me more about this. Yeah, there's definitely a change coming here. It's some kind of a breakthrough. Um, you may have to let something go in order for it to like fully bring this in. It's almost, it's giving to a little bit like you've got, you're carrying too many responsibilities or too many loads or too many burdens here. It's like you got to release some stuff too. I, to be honest with you, Leo, I feel like for you to like really be open for this, but it's coming whether you like it or not. Like, you know, it's like a matter of, it's just a matter of like you saying yes. And I see the yes there with the Ace of Swords, but it's like, you know, I do feel like there's still a little bit of like you struggling a little bit to either let something go, maybe from your past that could still be here. Like you need to fully move on and release that past, or there's like a lot of sort of burdens or responsibilities that you're carrying, and you have to make space for this. It's coming in, but you also, I feel like Leo needs to make space and room in your heart, in your life, in your schedule, in your calendar for it, or something like that. Okay. I don't know if some of you have like a child or a pet or something here that you feel, or someone else that you feel responsible for. It doesn't have to be that. It could be something else in your life, right? But again, I feel like make room for this, Leo, because I'd hate for you to miss out on this good thing that's coming, because this feels like something substantive that can grow over time. And just like as a aside, you don't have to like things, you can allow things to grow over time. You don't, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Cause I'm getting this energy of somebody who's like, either I have to be fully ready to like get married and have kids and buy a house and do this and do that or whatever, you know, and I know people at all different stages and ages in life that are watching, but I'm just giving an example, right? It's like, I feel like it's almost giving that you make this thing bigger than it needs to be. It can just be like going out and having fun. It can just be like let's get to know each other. You can allow things to progress, right? Relationships evolve, and that's the beauty of them. So as we evolve as human beings, so so there's kind of this energy of like don't make it feel so overwhelming. Maybe that's part of the fear. You know what I mean? Just keep it light and fun and easy breezy lemon squeezy. You know, you don't have to feel like, oh my God, it's so much. Like, no, it doesn't have to be like that, you know? So I do feel that is your reading, my boo. You do have something good coming in, something brand new. And this is something, again, like I said, it can grow. But I feel like, again, when this comes, because it's a coming, don't feel overwhelmed by it. And I feel like right now the preparation for you is like making room and space in your life and your heart and your schedule and whatever for it. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Leo. I'm gonna move on now. I gave you 2 little messages there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Watch your other placements, your moon, your rising, your Venus. Leo. You're so welcome, Nicole. Thank you, boo. Hey, Westy Mafia. I like your name. Alien Girl, what's good? I have not seen you for a minute. You guys go check out Alien Girl's channel. She has the cutest little kitty named Jade, and I know I've got a lot of cat lovers on my channel, like myself. So if you like the kitty cat content, please do check her out. And Jade is so cute, little black kitty cat. And I predicted her getting this kitty in a reading. I knew she had like mommy energy on her. And she sure did become a mommy to a kitty. So cute. Do you remember that? That was so much. That was so fun. Nicole, where am I from? Good question. I'm gonna switch decks again, you guys, real quick. I am from the United States of America. And to the republic for which it stands. No, I'm from California. Let's say that I'm from California. That's where I've lived the majority of my life, and that's mostly where I grew up, mostly in California and Southern California specifically, but I also lived in Northern California. But I lived in, if you can pick up on my accent, I was raised by a Valley girl. And I lived in the Valley, in the San Fernando Valley area of California for like 11 years. And now I live in some islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So now I'm in the EU. And I've been here for, oh gosh, since the end of 2022. Hey, Brad, how you doing, Brad? You're late for work, you slept in, so you're listening and you're trying to build motivation. You can do it, Brad. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can. Rah, rah, Brad. Yay. Pam Bear is here. Hey, Pam. How you doing, Pammy Boo? Voigo, you ready? We're on Virgo? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I felt like I was missing something there. All right. 128.50 for Virgo. All right. Virgo. What is the good coming to you in love, my friends? How are you? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, whatever placement you are watching for. Welcome on in. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload a new reading for you. Nicole's from Australia. Nicole, that's so rad. I trained with Biddy Tarot. That is it's not how I originally learned tarot, but I went through her certification program over there. She's Australian, and there's some other people in here from Australia too in the chat. Some other peeps. One of my best friends from high school moved to Australia after college, and she has never left, and now she sounds like an Aussie. Like it's so funny because she looks the same in the face and everything. She looks exactly the same, but her voice is completely different. I've shared this before on here, but it's a trip. I last time I saw her, we had like an airport. We met intentionally at the airport in LA, and she was like, and I was just tripping out the whole time having a conversation with her. So I was like, "You look like my friend, but you don't sound like my friend." It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Anyway, Virgo. Sorry, boo. Virgo, what's the good coming to you in love? What is the good coming to you in love? Yeah, there's some other Aussies in there. VIRGO, Virgo. Boo, I almost feel like you got people fighting over you, Virgo. Like first of all, you have multiple people going on in your energy right now, but it's almost like come and get your love. It's funny because I do feel like you have like a divine, like someone coming in that's being divinely guided towards you. I feel like you've got to stop holding yourself back though from looking for options, from getting yourself out there. I feel like once you step foot out your house, I don't know how it came out like that, but there you are. Your energy's up in here too. Virgo, you have a strong capacity. You have like a great capacity to love. You do. I feel like maybe you've been focusing more on self-love, which is beautiful, which is great, which could be why you're showing out in this energy of just like attracting love to you. Maybe self-love is something that you may need to work on if you aren't already. It could be connected to here, like maybe healing childhood wounds or releasing the past, which is giving you a greater capacity to love, maybe, and also to be loved. And there's this energy. I feel like there's a lot of water here. I'm saying. So you may have water placements in your chart: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces is pretty heavy in here. You also have Aquarius energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. If that means anything to you, don't worry. Don't let that like get you hung up. But I feel like right now it's like you're just the only thing holding you back from love is you, and just getting out there, not overthinking things, not over processing or over analyzing things. Some of you are a little guarded, a little shy, maybe for some of you, not for all of you, but there's this energy of like, oh, I'm a little timid, I'm a little shy, I'm a little guarded, I'm a little held back, I'm a little bit of a homebody. I'm a little bit of this like sorry, you guys. Maybe an overthinker, overprocessor, delayed action kind of person. But I feel like Once you get why do I keep hearing step foot out your house? Once you step foot out your house, that's how it keeps wanting to come out. I'm sorry, I don't mean to harp on you over that. I don't know where you are in the world. Some of you guys in Australia, good weather. Some of you guys somewhere else in the world, bad weather. I don't know. Why am I just... Guys, sometimes the weirdest stuff comes in, like rolling thunder, hear my cry, which is like not. It's the words, it's not the, it's like, okay, so maybe where you're living, there's like thunderstorms. I don't know. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. But it's like as soon as you step foot out the house, here comes love, baby. And not just any love, like a divinely guided connection, someone that like your heart's been desiring and longing for and wanting, you know? So it's this 501 though. It's either like it's like giving sort of either you've got options. What's going on here? Let me see what's going on. But yeah, there's something here. It's like a wish fulfillment. Because some of you, again, you're showing me that you have a great capacity to love. You're a very loving person. And I feel like deep down, some of you have been really desirous of meeting somebody, of connecting with somebody deeply on an emotional level, but also someone I feel like that you can commit to. Like there's a sense of stability to this connection, but also it's fulfilling maybe some deeper emotional need here, of belonging or something to that effect, right? But there's something here where it's like, so it's like something you've been wanting. So it's like an answer to prayer or some kind of hope or dream or wish or desire that you've been having. Okay. So what's this crowning this 501s though? I want to know what thoughts about here. Come and get your love. Now that's coming in. Come and get your love. Don't know, don't know, no. Don't know, don't know, don't know. That's such a good energy song. Hey, what's the matter with you? Okay. VIRGO Virgo. Oh my gosh, I need to end your reading. Hold on. What's crowning this? Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what you're showing me is what you're struggling with too is maybe releasing a sense of it, like your independence. You want the commitments maybe, but you also want your independence and your freedom as well, or maybe you've just been a fiercely independent person for so long. So there could be like, oh my god, this is it's like be careful what you wish for because you just might get it, Virgo. Essentially is what your reading is saying. So because it's like the thing that you've been wishing for and hoping for is coming here for you, right? But there's a struggle here to release a sense of independence or freedom that you have gained in order to have this 10 of Pentacles, like this long-term stable committed connection. And I'm going to say to you, similarly to what I said to an earlier sign, which is, and which sign was, I think it was Leo even, like it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You know what I mean? You don't have to, just because you commit to somebody or you find yourself in a relationship doesn't mean you also give away your autonomy or your independence or your freedom. Both can be true at the same time. You can have independence, freedom, autonomy, and also be in a loving, committed connection, right? Relationships are what you make them. You make your own rules. I don't know. Whatever society's rules are for relationships doesn't have to be yours. You can do it how you want to do it. But there's something here about wanting tradition or wanting something that's more traditional or stable, grounded, committed, but also desiring independence and freedom. And again, I feel like both can be true. So it's about open, honest, straightforward communication with whomever this person is coming in. You also could have multiple people coming in. So again, wrapping it up, let me just say the signs that I see. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have everything. Maybe it is a variety. Okay, so you have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, and then coming in hot at the end, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy as well. There may be something here that you got to release some sort of burden or responsibility that you're letting go of, or you will be letting go of. Maybe right now you're in a thinking state about it, looking towards a new beginning or a fresh start. For some of you, that could also involve a move, or just, again, a letting go of something that's been burdening you in order to move towards this. And then it's like, and then you find this wish fulfillment. Okay, Virgo. Thank you, boo. Mwah, beijinhos. Okay. Moving right along. What's going on in the chitty chat? S baby girl. Am I okay? Or is somebody else okay? I am okay. I'm great. Hey. Aw, thank you guys. Oh, you guys are awesome. That's so much. I'll read some chat love. Let's see. You guys are really cool. Nixie says, oh, hey, y'all. I wanted to note that Jess did a fantastic personal reading for me the other day. Thank you, Bill. Thanks for saying that. I'm so glad you liked it. I hope it helped. She says, what do you call it? Chewy? It was chewy. I love that. Alien girl says, yes, OMG, we sure did. Love that connection. Of course, I remember. Oh, the kitty cat. Yeah. Funny, I was just thinking of listening to that reading again. Oh, I'm going to tomorrow. Thanks, Jess. Thank you, Boo. Oh, and I'm so happy to see you in the chat. It's been a minute since I've seen you in the chitty chat. Nixie says, if you've considered getting a personal, I highly recommend. You think the generals are on point? Wait till she reads for you privately. Stop gassing me up, friends. Thank you so much. Yeah, and you guys, I have that special going just till the end of February for the love readings, the love connection clarity reading. If you want to jump on that, there's also the focus reading, the quick insight reading are also available in the My Therapist session, which is a one-on-one. And it is a specific spread. Some people don't realize that, but the My Therapist session is a spread that I created. It's my own spread. Masking off. Hey, boo, hey. Does going to work on is going outside? Yeah, sure. It gets you out the house. Are you stopping anywhere? Or are you just going straight into work? I think, try adding on to that. Like, stop and get a coffee somewhere on your way to work, or after work, treat yourself to a apple fritter at Dunkin' Donuts or something. I don't know. Or a smoothie or an acai bowl or something. I don't know. Stop somewhere else. Go get some groceries after work. I don't know. You know what I mean? Add on to it. Take a walk on your breaks instead of like sitting at your desk or wherever you are. Like go take a walk somewhere. Go out to lunch, something. Go to happy hour after work. Work, homework. I know. If you have to commute, I know what that's like, and that can take a lot out of your energy, a lot of time out of your day, and it does feel like all you want to do is just go home and crash and eat and sleep. I totally understand. Sometimes what helps, if this helps anybody, maybe not, is just to have like a hobby. Like start by like picking up a hobby that you do outside of work, even if it's like once a month, like meeting up with like joining like a cycling or hiking group, or going to learn a new language and taking one class a week or something, or going to become a member of like a climbing gym, or taking a class to learn how to cook or whatever. Even if you do like a one-off, just like once a month, I'm going to sign up for some kind of class or go do some activity. And don't go with like people, go by yourself, so you're forced to like meet people. It can help. Or go to a book signing, or go to an art gallery opening, or go to the museum. Like do some once a month, even if it's just once a month, do something. And force yourself to like meet somebody, talk to somebody while you're out. Delaney's here. Yeah. Hey, who am I saying hi to? Barbie. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Barbie. Hey. Kenya. Hey, Kenya Boo. Okay, I'm about to start the next sign. All right. I just needed like a little break. A little break. All right. Libra, a little chat break. Let's get on you. 145.05 for Libra. My lovely Librans. Let's switch decks again. Okay, Libra. Hey, boo, hey. Because even, sorry, Libra, gosh, after I give you the timestamp, but here's the trick too. The more wider you build your network, the more people that you meet. So even if you go, like, say you're like, oh, there's like, say you're a heterosexual female and you're going out and you take a cooking class one day or something, right? And it's only women there. Those women have friends who have friends who have friends. You know what I'm saying? The wider you build your network, because maybe someday you make friends with them, you follow each other on Instagram or something, and they post like, hey, we're going to this event, you want to come? And you're like, yeah, or whatever, and you go, and then it's a mix and mingle of different folks, and then you meet somebody. You know what I mean? I'm giving you all my tips. I'm giving you all my tips. But your network is your net worth. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get it. Libra, what's good with you, Libra? Boo. Okay, Librans. What is the good coming to you in love? What's the good coming to Libra in love? What is the good coming to Libra in love? LIBRA, Libra. Oof. Okay. Well, it feels like you're letting go of some kind of delusion or confusion when it comes to your love life. Okay. I know people get wonky, but that's what it's looking like. Like you're no longer kind of living in la la land or delusion or confusion around a situation, a person, your love life in general. Kind of feels like for some of you, maybe you were holding on to somebody that was not good for you, or a connection that was unhealthy. Someone, maybe you may have not been sure. Like maybe you were like, I'm not really sure if this person is who they say they are, if they're presenting themselves well, if they're genuinely interested, it kind of feels like somebody may have even said no, but you weren't like, how do you say this? But maybe you were like still trying to make it work, right? Still trying to make it work. Could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have Capricorn, I have Virgo energy here. She has the 7 of Cups reversed. So it's like, I feel like for some of you, you're no longer in delusion or confusion around a situation that was very toxic or unhealthy, or holding on to, again, kind of maybe even obsessing over something that was just going to like break your heart, right? So it's like there's no longer, I feel like either somebody's mask is coming off, or you are not, like I said, holding on to the delusion or the hope or the dream of something that was not really ever going to play out maybe the way that you had hoped it would. So that's the good thing, because I feel like truly you don't want to be trying to continue to like make something work that is just like breaking your heart, right? So putting energy and effort into something, hoping that it's going to transform and change when there's like a block in the love energy. Like there was a block here in the love energy. There was like something here that was like, nope. But it feels like what I'm saying is there was kind of this like, but I don't really want to, I'm still kind of clinging on to this hope, or I'm seeing somebody or something, maybe a situation through rose-colored glasses. So let's see. Anything else good coming in for Libra? Again, signs I'm seeing here: Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be any of those signs for you. But I'm just telling you what's there. So tell me more good coming for Libra. What's crowning this right here? Yeah, I'm telling you, I hate to say this, Libra, and I know like people don't want to hear this kind of thing, and I hate this as you. Because here we go around again. I love you, Librans. I do. But it may hurt to walk away from this, or it may hurt like emotionally, but it's so much better, I feel, to see things clearly and to know the truth, right? And it could be, to be fair, somebody may have been not being entirely honest or forthcoming with you, because the energy I'm seeing, there's a bit of deception here, right? Like maybe they had a third party, or maybe they were like, for some of you, they may have even friend zoned you and tried to play that game, where they were refusing, like blocking the capacities for an emotional connection, but we're like playing it cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm not going to let you into the mushy gushy, but we can like try to work on a friendship, or we can be cool like that, chill like that. Meanwhile, they're deceiving you, because it's just all they're doing is breaking your heart, but by not being honest, right? So what it's giving here is the honesty is coming in, and that's the unmasking that I'm seeing, or that's like you no longer being in this delusion around this individual or this situation, right? Letting go of the limerence and seeing things clearly for what they are, and seeing this person clearly for, it's like, oh, they're trying to let me down easy, or they're not being totally honest with me, or whatever. This isn't gonna ever. So I'm gonna walk away, even if it hurts. But 5 of Cups in this deck, it's a little different. But typically the way the 5 of Cups is depicted in like a Rider-Waite deck, for example, is, as we always talk about, like there's the cups that are broken, and then there's the cups that are still standing, right? And so for me, it's always about seeing the positive in this. So if I were to say something positive about the situation for you, is I would rather know the truth, or accept the truth and understand and see things and see people for who they are, than to allow a lot of my time, energy, effort, emotions to be tied up in a situation or circumstances ultimately is just going to hurt me more in the long run. So I'd rather see things clearly and then be able to shift focus on the things that I actually can invest in emotionally and otherwise that do have the capacity to grow, to be nurtured, to develop into something positive. In that 2 cups, a reciprocal connection, one where the person is actually reciprocating the emotions that I'm putting into it, right? They're giving back to me the affection, the attention, the time, the effort. They're actually giving back to me in kind. So my cup is never empty and neither is theirs because we're constantly filling each other's cups. 2 cups forever, back and forth forever. So yeah, so there's so there's that. So I want you to focus on the positive aspect of the 5 of Cups, and that now that you know the truth and the truth has set you free, you can now focus your attention on those cups that are still standing, the connections or connection that maybe you're not even seeing right now because you've been looking so much at this other thing, but now you can see you got a real deal holy field over here. You know what I'm saying? That maybe you weren't even seeing before because you were very much focused on the other. That was really just doomed from the get-go, from jump street. Okay. Aries energy coming through. Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ote. Thank you, Librans. I love you. Be nice to Jess. Love you. Beijinhos. Abrazos. Okay, what's going on? Hey, Jano. What's up? How you doing? Hey, learning to see me. Hey, Jeff. How are you? Jeff, nice to see you, boo. Yes. Doors closing it's a redirection. Oh, how was your date, Jason? Your Valentine's Day date. Crystal, how are you? Okay. Happy New Year to you. Happy Year of the Fire Horse. The fire horse. Scorpio, you're next. Let's get it for you. Okay. Scorpio, 156.46 for Scorpio. Zing, zing, sting a sting. Scorpio. All right, Scorpions. What is the good coming to you in love, baby? Let's do another quick ones here. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Scorpio, for your patience. I appreciate you so much. Okay. Scorpio, what's the good coming to you in love, baby? When you know. Yeah, hearing that. Lana Del Rey, what's her sign? I'm laughing because one of my uncles was like, went there. He probably still likes her, but he was like really into Lana Del Rey. I don't know a lot of, like, I guess I'm sure there are. I'm sure she has grown ass I mean, she is a grown woman, married and whatnot, but it was just kind of like at a time when he tends to like these like singer, because he really likes the female voice a lot. Even like bands that he likes bands with like female leads, you know. But like he was a fan of, and it's not in a gross way. So my uncle is not like that, but he likes music. He's a musician himself, okay? So to be fair, but he was like a fan of Miley Cyrus like way before it was like, you know, cool to like Miley Cyrus, I guess, whatever. He loves her voice. And so anyway, it's just funny because he like Lana Del Rey so much he got a tattoo that says "Born to Die." Anyway, sorry, but that song, that Lana Del Rey song, if you know, you know. I don't know the whole thing, but if you know, is coming through. Anyway, if you know, you know. So maybe you've met somebody you just know that you know, Scorpio, SCORPIO, Scorpio. What's the good coming to you in love, Scorpio? Oh, God. Well, you got something new coming in, okay? I'm laughing because maybe it's a Capricorn. I'm hoping that's what that is. You have the Fool and you have the Devil here. I'm going to see what's crowning that Devil energy. So Capricorn, before we get too cuckoo bananas with it, there's something brand new here. Oh, I don't think it's I think that Devil energy is some lust energy. Now it's, yeah. So you got with Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, you got somebody here. You could be connecting with this is brand new is what it's looking like, but this is okay. Here's what's going on. Let me read this to you. You got the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, of Sagittarius energy, of the Fool, Aries energy. Could be happening in Aries season. You have the Double Capricorn energy. So this is giving to me that you're connecting with somebody. This is weird because it's giving like an opposites attracting almost sort of vibe. But this is giving like there's a lot of passion, and it's like, I don't know if I'm not going to say somebody's hot and somebody's cold, but what it is it's feeling like you've got a new connection that's like a sexual connection. Like you've got a new sexual connection coming your way. Coming in hot, boo. Coming in hot. And what's funny is it's like it feels like there's a lot of lust and a lot of passion, but then there's also this like energy of like, oh, we got to cool it down. We got to slow it down. Like this is happening very quickly. This is happening very fast, but we've got to try to like slow it down. Like, let's not jump into anything too quickly. And I would tend to agree with you, but I feel like one of you is very like level-headed and very like smart about this and is like, wait. Like, I don't want to rush in. And somebody's like nervous and a little bit scared. It could be that something else ended recently. So there may be like a little bit of this like, oh, this is happening really fast. Like I just got out of this other thing. And now all of a sudden there's this, right? Somebody's got a little bit of nerves and fear, and I feel like is more in their head about it, and is like, whoa, we need to chill this out and we need to cool this down and take our time to maybe get to know each other a little bit. But somebody's like, and that right when I was about to say, then popped in again, if you know, you know. But somebody is like, no, if you know, you know, and it feels right and it feels good, just go for it. Just do it. You know, just do it. It feels right. There's a lot of heat between the two of you, but it does give sort of an opposites attracting kind of a vibe. Like I said, it could be too someone's got cold feet because they've been hurt before in the past. Be really careful. This is what I would say, what I'm hearing, and I'm going to say it for whoever needs to hear it. If you're jumping, I just feel like this is a good practice for anybody, and you guys maybe think I'm square or old fashioned or whatever, but I really think that people should get tested before starting a new sexual relationship with anybody. That's just I feel like it's important to make sure that nobody that you know what you're dealing with and you're being as safe as possible. And that's something that's coming through here. So without freaking anybody out, I'm just gonna say that. Like, just make sure that's something I would say is like, yeah, make sure that you kind of take care of that part. Be safe. But I don't feel like this is a bad person or a bad connection. I'm just getting somebody here is a little bit like, this is happening really fast. I don't know. Maybe we should slow down. Maybe we should take our time a little bit, get to know each other a little bit more. Somebody here I feel like too is maybe a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Where you're attracted to somebody's intellect. So make sure you guys are speaking each other's love language and it's not just physical. Anything else on this? Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm glad I didn't I mean, why would that shouldn't scare people. that shouldn't make people upset with me to say that. I really think it's really important to be safe. But yeah, it's not that difficult at all. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just do it, get it done. Yes, there are some ugly ass STDs out there, Pam Bear, for sure. Yes, and continue to get tested regularly masked and off. You worked at an urgent care and you've seen many things. Oh yes. Okay. Anything else here for Scorpio? Anything else good coming in love? That song is so loud. It will not freaking leave me alone. I don't know all the lyrics, but it just keeps going. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So it's like, this looks good. This connection, to be real with you, I feel like there's a nice like balance between the two of you. It is giving like we're maybe we're opposites attracting or we're different in some way. Again, somebody here may have been married before, maybe divorced, or has gone through, like I said, someone's gone through maybe the ringer a little bit, maybe not fresh, but they have a past. Okay. Someone's got a past here. And I do feel like there's this energy of like wanting to move on from that past. In the past, they have been hurt. They maybe have been cheated on. They maybe been deceived. So there's this energy of like, I feel the passion too. I feel the pull too. Yeah, it's tempting, but also I don't want to rush into this. So just like honor whoever is whichever person in this situation. I say as long as you respect and honor each other's like wishes and you find a pace and you're going at a clip that works for both of you and someone's being heard in what their desire is, especially if it is like, wait, let's slow things down a little bit, not rush into it. Because I get somebody here is like, I want commitment right now, right? The masculine energy, or it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, and then you got somebody over here that is showing me a more feminine energy. Doesn't really matter though, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, that is this sort of more like thoughtful, like, wait, I've already been, I just been hurt, I've been burned, and I kind of want to take my time. Is that cool? And somebody here is like, if you know, you know. You know? So you also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, Gemini is here. It's giving almost this like Libra-ish energy over here and Virgo energy too. So there's, I want to say to be careful because I feel like somebody may be hiding that they do have other options. And that's also why I'm feeling a little bit of like the testing and being safe and all that kind of thing. I think this is a great match, but I feel like somebody here is wanting to jump in more quickly with the physical without having necessarily let go of all of their other options entirely. So just be careful and a little bit careful of that if that is in fact somebody's situation here. But again, feels like almost like an opposites attracting, but you balance each other. But it's just like there's a need to respect each other's boundaries and also be safe and also take your time. You don't have to rush. If you know, then you know, and you don't have to rush it, right? All right, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Lisa, hey boo, hey. Yeah, I'm used to like showing each other masking off, but in today's AI fakery and foolery worlds, you know, you could be like you can't even trust that anymore. So going together, make it a date and then do something fun after or before or whatever. After is better. Like go get ice cream after. Make it a fun thing. Or before and after, put it in the middle. Westy Mafia, curious how the love connection clarity reading works. Does it go off our written explain situation and cards or more just what the cards say? Oh, good question. So I actually had a situation recently where I did a love reading for somebody. So I got Sag and Cap coming real quick. So I'll just answer this. And I'm glad you asked this question because I feel like I wanted to clarify for some people. So not just on that, but just in general for love readings. I used to ask for a lot more stuff on the website when people booked, and now I think I just ask for your sign, their sign, or something like that. But to be honest, it's really helpful if you give me not just your signs. And the reason I ask for that is so if they come up in the reading, I can affirm that for you and that sort of thing. And also it helps me to separate the energies too. It's like, oh, this feels like it's coming from this person, this is coming from this one. But if you're asking for a love reading, it's really helpful to also know what your connection is with this person. It really helps because I've had stuff come out and I'm like, is this person in another relationship? Like it's helpful to have that information. As a reader, it doesn't mean that you're, how do I explain this? My readers can help me out. There's a bunch of readers in the chat, or a few of them anyway, but it's like it's helpful for us to have the information because cards can be interpreted in different ways. And I can tune in and tap into your energy, but it's like when you give that information, I can give you a better reading. I can be more clear. Like, oh yeah, this is what's going on here. You feel me? So it's helpful for you to give a little bit of background. It doesn't have to be your whole life story. Please don't do that. But just like your signs, how you guys know each other, are connected, like the current status of the connection, if you guys are actually in a relationship, if you're just started to date, if they're asking you out but you're not sure if you should go there, that kind of thing. If either of you are committed elsewhere, that sort of thing is really helpful so we can give a much more accurate reading. And that's not just for me, but for any reader you guys are going to, okay? For a love reading specifically. So that's really all I need to know. And that reading has a specific spread. It's 2 readings and they both have specific spreads. But if you have like a question, like if you're really wanting clarity about something specific, like I'm trying to see if I should continue to invest in this relationship or connection. I'm trying to see if this person is really serious about me, like if their intentions are sincere or something like that. That information is helpful, and that's about it. And they're both, like I said, specific spreads, so I'll be asking specific questions. But if you let me know what specifically you're looking for clarity on, that helps too, in addition to the other info. Okay, so I hope that helps. Nixie says, and that's any love reading, even if you do the quick insight reading, because that reading, especially the quick insight, it's more in depth than what I do on the live. So if you give me information to help me to go deeper and deeper, it's better, you know. Oh, there wasn't? Oh, I thought there was. Oh crap. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Email me at mytherapist@gmail.com if you book that reading. If you book the reading, I also will get a notification and I can follow up with you on email with the email that you provided when you booked as well. So, okay. And I'll go back and correct that on the website. It's only available for till the end of this month, so only for about another week or so. But you can always ask love questions for this focus or the quick insight as well. But this is something special I'm doing. Yeah, I guess I only put more information if you were getting a numerology chart comparison. Sorry about that. All right, let's get into it. Hey, Coco Dollface. All right, Sagittarius. 2/14/50 for Sag. 2/14/50 for Sag. All right, Sagittarius, what's good? What is the good coming to you in love, boo? What's the good coming to you in love? Sag rising in Neptune. Yeah. You're at work listening in. Hey, Crystal, duh. All right, Sagittarius, this is for you. I will now focus on you. All right, Saggies, what is the good coming to you in love? See, now that song is just gone, just like that. It was definitely for Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Your energy is, listen, don't get mad at Jess. I'm just the messenger and I'm going to get good. But right now, what you're showing me is I don't like my options. I have trust issues. That's what it is. I have trust issues. I don't know if I really like my options. I don't know what's out there. I'm a little bit bored. There's a need for you to, like, here's the advice I would give you, okay? I'm going to skip straight ahead to your advice and then we'll get something good for you. But you have a lot of fear is what I'm getting, and a lot of like trepidation and issues with like trust that's tied to some what it feels as some baggage around your heart space, heaviness in your heart chakra possibly here that needs some cleansing, some clearing, some releasing. Okay, there's a deep need, I feel like, for you to cleanse, to clear, to release. I am going to put up soon, and I've been promising you guys this for a while, my cord removal ritual. But you can do this on your own. You don't need necessarily a ritual, but I like rituals. I think rituals are a nice kind of way to give ourselves closure when we're not getting it elsewhere. So either which way, it's giving me like, yeah, like there's a bit of like a heaviness and a little bit of fear and timidity about opening up or being vulnerable. And also to be honest, like a lack of interest in maybe whatever options you have. What's the good coming in? So I feel like there's a release coming here, a letting go of your fear, of dropping your guard a little bit. That's one of the good things that I do see that coming. I think you're letting go of some fear and some anxiety and some worry and some stress maybe around like opening up And I get it. I feel like maybe some of you guys, like, you've struggled in the past with love. Maybe something is fresh still. I don't know. Some of you might still be hung up on a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you may have your eye on them. Capricorn energy pretty strong. Or they have their eye on you. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Take care, Nixie Boo. Have a good night. Get good rest. Thanks for being here. Anything else new, good coming in for Saggies when it comes to love? Your energy wanted to come out. I'm going to take this because this keeps kind of showing in different ways. So you have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, and now you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Cups with your energy temperance. And there's that devil again. Lord. I honestly feel like something is about to change for you positively with regard to your love life. I think, again, there's a need to kind of let go of this fear. I think once you let go of this fear, and this hesitancy around opening up again, around being vulnerable again, the trust issues that you may have, like once you kind of deal with that in your own time, in your own way, no rush, boo. It does feel like that's when the shift and the change happens. You may have dealt with some bad apples before, you know, I mean, we all have, but you're giving like you've had a series of them, maybe, of bad apples. So I feel like, again, once that fear gets cleared, cleansed, once this baggage gets released, it's moving you in this new direction. It feels like there's going to be a positive shift in your love life away from the bad apples. Like your picker gets a little better. I hate saying that sometimes, but like your picker gets better. Things start looking up for you. Because again, I had the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, and now I've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So it feels like there's a soulmate connection coming your way, maybe with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Pisces energy here. I have your energy, Sagittarius. I have fixed energy, Capricorn's here. Fixed energy, so Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, if that means anything to you. But it feels like there's this nice peace, calm energy coming through. Things start to look up and you're connecting, you're moving into a soulmate connection where it feels more balanced. There's this marrying of this, like the cups and the water. And I was talking about this before in another signs reading. Watch all your placements about the like back and forth forever, but with water, with the emotions, the exchange. So there's like a reciprocal energy here of like somebody, I feel like too, who's very grounded and very patient. A lot of this like earth energy coming in, but somebody is going to be, I feel like, very patient with you, with your heart, with your feelings, and reciprocate in a way that makes you feel safe emotionally. And I feel like that's kind of something that's missing, is maybe you haven't really felt safe emotionally in some of the connections you've been in the past, right? A lack of safety, because the past is showing so much air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, but like a lack of this groundedness and stability, and a lack of emotional reciprocity. And this is what is coming in for you, is the very thing that you have been missing before, which is, again, the groundedness, the sincerity, the depth of the connection in terms of the stability and the like making roots in this connection, not just flittering in and out. And also, again, the emotional reciprocity and the patience, and emotional stability, like a safe space for your heart to land here. So that's what it feels like is coming in for you, Sag. So it's good. I feel like there's just like a need to sort of release the fear around it, around being vulnerable or, trusting, because it feels like there's somebody coming in who's more worthy of your trust and of your heart. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius boo. Thank you. Okay, one more. We got Capricorn. You guys don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please. Thank you so much. And also, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload a new reading for you. Thanks for being here. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Jess. This is the last sign we've gone Aqua to Capricorn, because Jess thought it was the 18th and it is not. So we're not in Aquarius season, but we started with Aquarius. My bad. I will fix all that later in the description. Check out the description. There's links in there if you want to book a personal reading with me. Link to my Instagram account if you want to follow me there. It's totally different stuff, different vibes, but all in my Taropist vein. Which is therapeutic tarot for the soulful and the spiritual. We're so glad to have you be here with us on this channel. If you want to join and be a member of the channel, you can do that. Hit the join button. And I'm going to go on ahead over here to Capricorn at 2:24:44 for Capricorn. Capricorn. Hey, boo. Thanks for being here. You're not going to be last anymore. You're gonna be second to last. Oh man, we take turns on this channel. Each channel gets a chance to be first and a chance to be last. We rotate with the season. So, Capricorn, what is the good coming in love for you, my boos? I am a Capricorn rising. Do watch for all your placements. Let's go. Yay, Cappy time. Jeff's a Cappy son. And so is Delaney with the sun card. My Taropist sun card. Yay. Let's go. Hey, Angie. All right, Capricorn, Capricorn. What's the good coming in love for you? Ooh, a commitment. Ooh, new for you, boo. Could be with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Taurus energy here. Yeah, you have a new relationship, boo. This is a committed relationship, my friends. Brand new love for you. Also Pisces energy there. Yeah, Ace of Cups, the Fool, the Hierophant. The main energy that came out for you, the Eight of Pentacles there, my friends. Sorry for burping into the mic. And you have the Ace of Wands underneath that. Hello, wish fulfillment, the freaking King of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. I feel you have pulled the best energy of all of the readings. Say the best for last, I guess. You've been waiting for somebody that, first of all, I feel like you've been working on yourself. I feel like you've been trying to integrate that shadow. You've been trying to get more balanced spiritually. And I feel like you've been kind of holding out for like the right one, someone who matches your energy, someone who's also done the work on themselves, someone, who's in the same place in life that you are, wants the same things at the same level, that sort of vibe, right? And you got that. King of Wands. So they could be somebody who is, because I'm feeling like that's the person right there that I'm looking at. So again, they could be, they could have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius prominently in their chart. It could be somebody who's very charismatic, someone who's very goal-oriented, someone who's very charming, someone who's very attractive, someone you feel like a sparkage with. I do feel like there's something about, I do really feel like they project an air of confidence. And there's something about, again, the way that they carry themselves, something about their appearance, like the way they present themselves or carry themselves, that just like commands respect, but also it gets you. I get so weak in the knees. Jukebox Jess tonight. Okay. I can hardly speak. I lose all control. Something takes over me. In a day's love is so amazing. So they make you a little weak in the knees. I like that. I see that too. Like you got all of the elements pretty much. I don't see air, but that's okay. I see love. I see potential, great potential, capacity for love here. I see passion. I see commitment. I see drive, purpose, focus. I see wisdom. So again, this is somebody that I feel like is also very wise. They could have a leadership role of some kind. So I don't know if they're like entrepreneurial, have their own business. I don't know if they're like, large and in charge in some way in area of their life professionally. It could be that they're a teacher or some kind of like mentor, guide, teacher type. It's so funny. The only other sign that I felt like I got really specific notes on the person was Cancer's reading, I think. Was it? It was some sign. There's another sign that I got. I feel like very specific notes on who this person is. So that's why, again, watch all your placements. Some of these do feel like the flip side of the coin or something to that effect, or another piece of the puzzle. But yeah, I see you in a commitment, and this feels new. It feels fresh. It feels exciting. It feels fun, but also very grounded, and also like it's a wish coming true for you, boo. I don't know what to say. Where are we in the time for your reading? A couple more minutes. Let's see. Anything else about this person? Anything else about this person coming in? Goodman. Hey, Goodman. Hey, Goodman. Hey. You guys check out Goodman's Mixes. He's in the chat. Give him some love. DJ Jess. Yeah. I call her Jukebox Jess when the songs come through. I know that person that was in here was like, "Are you okay?" Thought I was cuckoo bananas. But I don't know how to explain it. When you're reading sometimes like stuff, like sometimes messages start coming through and they come in for me. Sometimes like songs, sometimes like lines from a brain or something like that. And it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're getting like struck by lightning in different parts of the brain. I don't know how to explain it. And sometimes it's like a lot at one time and it's like overload. It's like information overload. And it's like, I know it looks like I'm spazzing out or like I'm totally crazy. There's some readers I see who get similar things. Like I really like Austin, the autistic mystic. He's so cuckoo bananas, but he makes me feel less crazy because I'm like, yeah, you kind of get it. Like it's a little like sometimes it's cuckoo banana. I don't know how to explain it. He's kind of out. Sometimes I wonder if he's okay as well. Sometimes I'm like, are you okay? So listen, Capricorn. Okay, anything else on this person for you? Whoop. Oh, I look down with the Two of Cups. It's a soulmate connection, my friends. Ooh, what the Feezy McFeezy? Look at you with the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, and then the Two of Cups. Oh, this is gonna feel like a victory for you because I do feel like you've had to release some ish from the past. You know what I mean? And just like everybody else, you've been burned. You loved and lost. Like we all have, right? But I feel like this is a victory and like something has really profoundly changed because it's giving that energy with the Four of Wands here, the Death card, the Six of Wands. It's giving like you have, I don't know if like finding a great relationship is like an achievement or accomplishment, but it will feel like that because of where you've been and where you've come from to get here, right? So it'll feel like finally, I'm free of this bull cocky, right? I'm not a victim anymore of my circumstances and relationships and connections. Like, I'm free from that, and I've released the past. I've healed, I've transformed, I've changed, and now I've found, I've been working on myself, and now I found somebody really fantastic. So I it's great. I feel, again, you're going to feel maybe a familiarity to this person. Like, maybe you will feel like you've known them for a long time, even though you haven't, because this does give new to me. Also, you can meet this person at a party, a wedding, some kind of special event. Okay. Maybe through friends, maybe through family. But there's a sense of familiarity. Maybe they know people that you've known for a long time. It doesn't have to be, but you could meet that way with the 4 wands and the 3 cups. Like, you can meet at some kind of social gathering, some special event, maybe with, like I said, with friends. But you're gonna feel definitely like you've known this person for a while, and like a deep soulmate connection with them. So I love this for you. You could end up dating and staying with this person for a long time. I don't have like a ton of cups or a ton of pentacles or whatever, but I do feel like this is a connection that is definitely here for a reason, a season, and maybe also for a very long time. So I love this for you. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus energy, Scorpio. Don't worry about the signs so much. Okay. But that's what I have for you, boo. And that's what I have for all of you. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for sharing, Goodman. I so appreciate you. Yeah, he is funny. He is funny, Austin. Yeah. he's definitely you met him. Wait, Naughty Audie. Hey, Naughty Audie. You met him at a concert and definitely sensed the familiarity. Yay. Ooh, what concert did you go to? It's really helpful when you meet somebody and you just feel like you like immediately feel that sense of kinship with them. It's a rare thing in my world, but when it happens with any kind of friendship or relationship, like I've had that experience with like people who just became friends as well. But there's like, it's such a beautiful thing where it's like your souls recognize each other. You know what I mean? It's like really cool. But what you want to look for with that is peace. Always follow peace. If you feel like a sense of familiarity, but you also feel like nerves and butterflies and like, oh, something. No, that's your nervous system telling you something, okay? Something not good. Maybe you knew them in another life in a bad way, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Or it's like a repeated pattern or something that to be avoided. But when you meet someone and you feel like an instant like kinship to them, a familiarity with them, a good rapport, but also a peace, like your nervous system feels like it's calm, that's when you know. That's when that's all the green flags of like, yes, this is somebody you should have in your life for sure. Ooh, stick figure and Stephen Marley in West Palm Beach on 7/5/25. Look up Natural Mystic, and that sounds like an amazing show. Listen, I'm gonna look it up. I like reggae, so I'll look into it. I'm not I've never been to West Palm Beach. Maybe they travel with that show. It's been a long time since I've been to a concert. I should overdue to go to some kind of show. See some live music. Well, I mean, I've seen live music. There's this I've seen live music here on the island, like, but like a proper show. Anyway, they walk in and you're immediately like, nope. Yeah, I feel you. Thank you guys so much. So I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Beijinhos. Abrazos. I have the timestamps. I will put them up in just a minute. Thank you guys again for all of the love. I think this is the most people I've had on a live during the live before. That's awesome. You guys don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Again, I will and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you know anytime I upload or go live. Again, to my light bean babies, you guys are next. I will be not tonight because it's late where I am in the world, but your monthly member readings are coming next. So the fire signs, the earth signs, the air signs, the water signs are coming. So stay tuned for that in the next couple of days or so. And also, if you guys want to book a personal, go to mytherapist.com, okay? Naughty Audie says Capricorn reading so on point. Yes, boo. I like to like reading the predictive readings, even if you're in a connection. Sometimes it's like, yep, that's confirmation that this is my person and how we met, and all of that stuff. So anyway, it's your first time seeing me, Naughty Audie, and it happened to start on your sign Capricorn. Yay! Well, that was the last one. That was definitely kismet for you because we started with Aquarius and ended with Capricorn because I thought it was the 18th. Next time we'll start with Pisces and end with Aquarius, but I'm happy you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you sub up and I hope to see you again soon. And I'm so glad it resonated with you. Juliet, I don't know if I said hi to you, boo. Thank you all. Thank you to my light bean babies and everybody. Thank you, Pam Bear. Thank you, Delaney. Who else? Other light beans that were up in here tonight. Delaney. We had Janet. We had Sunny D. We had Kenya. That's right. Kenya was in here. And Janet, Sunny D, Pam Bear, Kenya, Delaney. Trying to think if there was anybody else. Oh, CJ. CJ was up in here. Thank you to all my channel members and everybody for being here. Love you guys. Again, I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Tony Bledsoe. Tony Bledsoe also new. I'm so happy to see all these new faces. Thank you, guys. Welcome on in. New to you, but I deeply felt the Aries read. I just seen so looking forward to more. Yay. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Naughty Audie. I hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you, Jess. Sweet dreams to you too. But I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made this live. And I hope that I hope that our boy Brad made it to work on time. And I hope Nixie gets a good night's sleep, and I hope I do too. All right, love you guys. See you later.